This was the destination summary vibe book I was looking for and wanting through the summer. I have found it. Hi friends, and welcome back. We are going to get into Italian Summer by Rebecca Serle. Serle? Anyways, I am not exactly sure where I even found this book. I want to say I think I saw someone review it on Goodreads and thought, that seems like something I might be interested in. 1, I love destination books. 2, sounded super summery, so that's all I needed. I added it to my TBR, my library had it in stock, and I thought, you know what, we're kind of nearing the end of summer, or we're kind of in peak summer right now, so I thought there is no better time to give this book a try. So this book is about Katie, and Katie has just dealt with the loss of her soulmate, and that is actually not what you're going to expect. Her soulmate is her mother. I know that sounds so odd. It's actually how she describes her relationship with her mother, which instantly lets us know how close her and her mom were and how much this is affecting her. So throughout the beginning of the book, she's kind of trying to come to terms with this loss and decide what she's going to do. I mean, it's to the point where she doesn't want to eat, she doesn't want to drink, she doesn't even know if she wants her marriage anymore. She's kind of in full crisis mode because she just doesn't know how to live without her mom. And so throughout Katie's whole childhood and upbringing, her mom had shared with her about this transformative trip that she took in her 30s to Italy. This was before she got married, before she became a mother to Katie, and she always told Katie about how much this trip meant to her and how it shaped her to be who she was. She told her about the places that she went, the things that she did there, and she always wanted to go back and experience those things with Katie. And so her and Katie had this trip planned. Her mom got sick, so they planned a trip and decided that they would go together and make those memories. And unfortunately, Katie's mom passes away before they get to do that. So now Katie's mom has passed away. She's devastated. She just doesn't know what she's going to do with her life. She gets these tickets in the mail for their trip to Italy, and she has to decide, does she want to make these memories without her mom? Does she want to go and feel closer to her mom? It's this huge decision that she has to make. And she decides that she's going to get on flight 363 and go to Italy and try and see what her mom loved so much about it. So Katie takes this trip, and from the very moment she steps into Italy, she says that she can feel her mom there. And oh my gosh, you guys, it turns out to be a transformative experience for her. It gave me major Eat, Pray, Love vibes. Loved that book, by the way. But she goes through this journey, and it helps her learn to get through this grieving process. She learns about her mom, she learns about herself, she kind of deals with all of these really, really strong feelings that she has, and it was so beautiful. I don't want to share more about what she learned and what she dealt with because I really want to encourage you to read this book, but it was fantastic. Something that I loved was how well the author describes mothers, the good things about moms. She reminds us about how caring and nurturing and welcoming they are, encouraging all of those incredible things about moms or mother figures is present in this book, and it just gives you so much appreciation for that relationship. You immediately feel like you understand the kind of pain that Katie is going through. And I just love how well the author writes about their connection. While the author describes that relationship perfectly, there's another thing she describes perfectly, and that's Italy. And let me tell you, I would like to be on the first plane out to Italy right away. Like, I'd be there tomorrow after her description. She explains Italy and describes it in such a beautiful way. I mean, we're talking about the sights, the sounds, the smells, everything that someone who loves to travel would love. And I am a person who loves travel. And so the way that this book describes Italy was enchanting. It was charming. I fell in love through this city that I've never seen before through this book, and I have to just applaud the author for that. This was the destination summery vibe book I was looking for and wanting through the summer. I have found it. I am not confident that I'm gonna find something that's better than this for the summer. It was beachy, and they talk about swimming and getting tan skin and being out and enjoying wine on the beach. I mean, come on. There aren't any better summer vibes. This was the best summer book. I have found it. I'm sure I'll find another one next year, but for this year, this is it. Sticking with my normal pattern here, I really didn't know much about this book going into it. I know I touched on that a little bit before, but I decided not really to read the synopsis or look at reviews because I really find that if I don't know much going into a book, I enjoy it so much more. And that's the whole point. When I'm reading these books, I want to love them, and I don't want to come in with a preconceived idea about what's going to happen or what I think I'll like. So I've just kind of been going into my books without really much knowledge lately. It has been working for me. So if you haven't been enjoying your reads lately, give that a try. Maybe don't look up a bunch of information about them first because you may enjoy them more. I mean, I was not expecting for this book to get into grief, romance, self-development, travel. There were so many good pieces of this book, and I was pleasantly surprised. All right. Also, I should have known that this would be the book when it opened with a quote from Lorelai Gilmore. So I loved Gilmore Girls while I was growing up. I used to watch it every week with my mom, or however frequently it played. Her and I would watch it together, so instantly I was reminded of my mom. And let's be honest, is there any better mother-daughter combo than Rory and Lorelai? There's not. You can try and challenge me on that, but I can't think of any. So the fact that this book opens with a quote from Lorelai is so fitting. I should have known there. Okay, if you couldn't tell already, this was a 5-star book for me. So I was already set on 4 stars when I decided I loved the writing style, I loved how descriptive the author was, but then she threw in some plot points that I loved. And like I said, I wasn't expecting for her to dive into grief, romance. There's a little bit of time travel. I mean, I was surprised. So I definitely am going to give this one 5 stars. And if you are looking for the perfect beachy poolside summery read, I have found it for you. Please do yourself a favor and give this one a try. There was another thing that I really loved about this book, and I know it sounds silly, so please forgive me, but I love the cover of the book. I'm going to include it here for you to see, but it has the Italian coast on it with those beautiful pastel colors, and there's also this beautiful gold detailing on it, and I am obsessed. I got my copy from the library, but honestly, I kind of want to purchase a copy to keep on my bookshelf because it's so beautiful to me. I just absolutely love the way that it looks and the detail that went into it, and I wanted to be sure that you saw that as well. Oh my gosh, and there's something else I wanted to tell you. I cannot believe I almost forgot. So Katie shares with us something that she does on her travels. And one thing that she'll do is she picks up a new book in her place of travel, and she will read it on the flight home, and then she uses it kind of as a souvenir on her bookshelf. So I loved that idea. I felt like that makes buying a book so much more meaningful. I mean, we all already love books. That's why we are here. And I just feel like it adds an extra layer of connection and importance to that book. I mean, we all already have bookshelves filled with books, but what about if they were from new places? I just love that concept. I'm definitely going to give that a try, and I wanted to share it with you in case that's something that you're interested in too. There is one other very fun piece of information from this book, and that is that this book takes place or is set in a real hotel. I mean, stop it. I need to go there. Husband, if you're listening, I've got the name of the hotel. It's Hotel Poseidon. But seriously, you guys, I love when a book convinces me to want to go somewhere. And it is even better. It is the cherry on top of the cupcake, ice cream, whatever, when it is a real place that you can actually go and see. I love that. So I looked this place up online. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is on my list. I will make it one day. Like I said, it is called Hotel Poseidon. And Rebecca Serle, she shares information in the end of the book. I'm gonna put some screenshots here for you to see, but she shares her conversation with the owners of the hotel. And I have to say, I love when an author does that. I love when they can make something that much more real. I mean, and it is real, but I love when authors help connect you to a place and just give you extra information about a setting or about their experience writing a book. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. So this book could not have been any better for me. I really, really hope that you will give it a try. There, like I said, so many good topics covered. If you like travel, if you like love, kind of some time travel type of stuff happening here, self-development, this is the book for you. As always, I have a link to my Goodreads down below for you. There you can see what I am currently reading and see my most up-to-date reviews. And I have also put a link down below to Book of the Month Club. That is a monthly subscription box, and if you use the code below, you can get your first box at a discounted price. I am a huge fan of Book of the Month Club. I love to go for the new releases book because generally I get them, read them, and review them before they even release in stores. So please check out those links below. And again, I thank you all so much for watching these videos. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!